And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and ranking for the Marvel Phase 4 projects. Now, I'm only gonna do television right now. This is for the Phase 4 television stuff first. I'll do another video with the movies, and then we'll go from there. Now, this is only Phase 4, so now that Black Panther's out and I've seen it twice already, I can finally add it to the list. I know you're saying, well, what about the Christmas special? Yes, the Christmas special hasn't come out yet. Obviously, it's still considered Phase 4 as well. At least technically, it should be the last one for Phase 4. But Kevin Feige confirmed that it's Black Panther, so it'll be an honorable mention. It's gonna be there because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a good film or short thing. So let's start with the working way up and bottom. Top will be the best, bottom will be the worst. Not super worst, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna put in last place. I'm gonna put Hawkeye. Now, I actually did like this show. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough of Kate Bishop. I really wanted her to be on her own and be an archer. Now, granted, she started off that way and it was great, but bringing in Hawkeye to teach her, other than she already knows how to shoot the bow now, I think she was better than him in some episodes, in my opinion. Yeah, her combat skills weren't the best, but still, I really wish she would have, pursued better with her character, throughout that show, And also the whole Kingpin thing, I think they really should have just saved Kingpin for the Daredevil show, even though we knew Kingpin was going to survive because, he supposedly died in that show. Spoiler, but yeah, so there's that. The next one I have for Phase 4, I have Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, the whole arc with Sam finally becoming Captain America was my favorite part of that whole show. What I did not like about that show was the fact that they kind of treated Bucky like, oh, yeah, I kill people. Let me go to therapy and say I'm sorry and hug it out. He's the freaking Winter Soldier. Like, really? You're gonna make him like that? Okay, I know soldiers have to deal with certain traumatic stuff, but the guy was brainwashed. He shouldn't have to just be like, yeah, I should go to therapy because I kill a lot of people. I feel bad now. He knew he was in mind control the whole time. He shouldn't be like, yeah, what I did was messed up. I'm still gonna be who I am. But whatever. And the whole thing with super soldiers coming back is it's like really it's like the thing with the Black Widow stuff. Really they're already there. Why go back to that stuff? Move forward with the Marvel stuff. But whatever. But the Sam Falcon stuff was great. I loved every moment he was becoming Captain America, showing us that he was truly ready to be Captain America, even though he did not like to be Captain America at that point until the ending. And the John Walker stuff, well, he was a great villain. I liked him as a villain. I like his character, and I can't wait to see where he's going to become later on in the MCU, whether that's in the Dark Avengers, if they ever do that, or showing up in Thunderbolts or whatever. I think his character was cool, so. Yeah, so there's those two. The next one I'm going to put is Moon Knight. Look, Moon Knight was cool. Moon Knight was kind of like I would picture of a Batman show if Batman lived in the MCU. Unfortunately, there was a lot of confusion about his whole personality thing. Now, granted, I'm not a big Moon Knight guy, so I didn't know too much about it. It was fascinating to learn about his whole backstory and how he had multiple personalities and this and that. I wish we spent more time with that. I really did wish we got more information about his character and why he had to be these things. But we got what we got. The action was cool, but it wasn't really like Endgame level action or Infinity War level action. It was pretty cool combat, but it was just like, it was alright for what it was. But what can you do? And they're trying to set up too many things here. This was the problem with the Phase 4 MCU. I think they was trying to set up way too many things for Phase 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They needed to stick with one. The next one I think I'm gonna put is let's see where I have the list here. Let's see, where am I at? I think I'm going to put What If. What If was a fun little show. You know, it gave us questions about certain characters and how they would have turned out differently from the others, from what they actually become. Like the whole Hank Pym getting revenge on the Avengers when he lost his daughter because of Shield's recklessness. I love that episode. The whole Infinity Ultron, I thought that stuff was cool. I love the zombie stuff. All that stuff was great. I wish we would have got more episodes, but you know, can only push your button so far. And obviously T'Challa in space. I mean, come on, he was Star Lord. That was like my favorite episode. And seeing a broken down Doctor Strange, seeing Natalie Portman's character come back as Jane Foster, being a party girl with Thor. I thought that was fun. That was a fairly cool little show, and I can't wait to see what season 2 is gonna bring. And all I gotta say is Zombie Wanda. So yeah, that was awesome. And the next one I think I'm gonna put is you know what? I'm gonna put She-Hulk. I love the She-Hulk. She-Hulk was awesome. It had its moments where I'm like, you know, okay, I get she's a lawyer. Can we get some lawyer stuff? I know a lot of people are just watching this because they want to see Daredevil. Personally, in my opinion, I didn't like that Daredevil episode when he first shows up. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it. I thought it was just like, there you go. Here's Daredevil. Have fun with it. He had no point of being there. Unless he was just going to be a lawyer and kick her butt in the courtroom, that would have been a better episode than him just suiting up and, you know, showing us Daredevil for the first time. When I want to see Daredevil, I want to see Daredevil in his own show kicking butt. That's what I want to see. I don't want him being a second fiddle to somebody else's show and be like, hey guys, I exist too. You know, that's like taking Spider-Man and putting him in Daredevil. You don't do that. You don't do that to Spider-Man. You don't do that to Daredevil. They need their own proper introduction to their own, you know, universe. Anyway, so yeah, She-Hulk was still funny. I love the Jennifer character. I thought Tatiana Maslany, I think she did a fantastic job. I wish Bruce Banner was treated better though, but you know, I have a theory on that, but I'll say that for another video about why they treat Hulk so badly. Maybe I'll do a whole separate video about that. So yeah, She-Hulk was great. The next one, I haven't counted down how many I have left over. I think I'm gonna put this was hard. I think I'm gonna put Loki here. Only because Loki really is the only show that's really setting up something huge. We all know Loki is setting up Kang the Conqueror. We all know we're getting Kang's dynasty. If he's gonna be involved in Secret Wars, I don't know. Loki is the one that's setting it up. Loki is that character that, okay, we have no idea what to do with these other characters. Let's throw in Loki and he can make things make more sense. Loki being outside of the MCU, but being inside the MCU with the multiverse makes sense because he's setting up his own stuff, what he's gonna be doing, whatever whatever mind tricks he wants to do. Eventually, if he's gonna become a villain again or stay a good guy, but also setting up the big bad, which is Kang the Conqueror. And I cannot wait to see that. I honestly cannot wait to see season 2. I'm not the biggest fan of Owen Wilson. I think he was good in this show. And I think that's like that and the 90 Museums are the only things I like him in. I like his brother more as an actor, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, I just thought the show worked. Sylvie is one of the coolest, you know, female characters they got. And I thought it was just great. I really, really thought it was just a fun show and really does help set up the next phase of Marvel. So yeah, I'm excited for that. The next one obviously is going to be Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel, like Loki, sets up something that's coming to the MCU. And spoilers for that show, it's mutants. Mutants are coming. Now granted, we've seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We've seen a spoiler alert, he is a mutant. Now granted, he is a mutant, but setting her up as a mutant as well sets that motion and, you know, sets those cogs in motion to set her, you know, the mutants up at phase 6, 7, whatever they're gonna do. At least it's moving forward, you know what I mean? You know, you're leaving these little, you know, Easter eggs here and there for other shows. You're seeing that the mutants are coming, but we just don't know when, but at least it's a nice setup. So, and I like the whole dynamic with her family. I like how Kamala got her powers. I loved every moment she used her powers and not know how to use it. And she was a fangirl of Captain Marvel, and where that's going to lead into the Marvels. And I cannot wait for that movie. So I thought that was a great stuff, and it was just amazing. And of course, the number one show of the MCU, it's WandaVision. I mean, WandaVision has proven that Marvel can work in television, and it was amazing. First of all, this whole show started like a sitcom, and then it went kind of dark in a way. And this was the show that really told me that Elizabeth Olsen's a real player, as an actress. Like, you thought she was good in Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, which she was just incredible. The lady, the woman can act. She's amazing. Her and Paul being, Vision and Wanda, their dynamic chemistry is just perfect. And yeah, I cannot wait to see what Wanda does next. Not making her a proper mutant yet, and still making her character awesome, because I'm a huge Scarlet Witch fan. I've always been with the comics, and she's one of my favorite X-Men characters. And they were able to make her awesome in this show and this universe. So without actually using Magneto as her father, all that, minus what they did with Quicksilver, but that's a whole different universe. But still, she was just great. I can't wait to see what we get for more from Miss Olsen. So yeah. So WandaVision is number one, as the best of MCU Phase 4. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about my little list here. If I missed one, it's probably in there. I think should I count Werewolf by Night or add it as a movie? Maybe I'll add it to the movie list. I'll do that. I'll add that to the movie list. So yeah. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Stay tuned for more, and let me know what you guys thought and what's your list for the Marvel television side of it. And stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good day.